my dear YouTube friends, welcome to Crochet with Anne. Although Easter is very close now, I love to show you how you can do these little sweet egg warmers. I need 2 more of them, so I like to show you how they works. They're very easy to do and you don't need much time to crochet them. I've made another one in pink and this is in green, and for that green one I like to show you in this video. You need 1 hook for the ears in 2.5, and for this black part I used a hook number 3. Some black yarn for sure, some green yarn. You can use any color you want. This is 3 till 4, and for the pink ones some pink yarn, and you need a needle and 1 scissors. That's it. Let's start now. In the beginning you have to make a magical ring. Just put the yarn 2 times around your thumb. Take the hook number 3 and put it down. Take the yarn. We need 2 loops in the beginning. Just make 2 chains and turn it from the thumb, and now we can start. In this magical ring we have to put 5 single crochets so that we have in the end 6, because this is our first one. Just go with the hook in the magic ring and make 1 single crochet. I showed another time. Take the hook, go through the magical ring and take the yarn, go through the 2 chains, and now we've got number 3, 4, 5, 6. Take the yarn, make it strong, and we close the magic ring with 1 slip stitch. For that, go in the 2nd loop we have made in the beginning. Take the yarn and go through these 3 chains. Now we have closed the magical ring. We start always in the beginning every round with 2 chains. 1, 2. In our 2nd round we double every 2nd chain. So the first I make 1 single crochet in the first chain and 2 single crochets in the 2nd chain, and another time 1 chain, and in the next chain we do 2 single crochets. This we are doing till we finished this round. We close our row with a slip stitch again, just the 2nd chain. Take the yarn and go to all through loops. And the 3rd round we start with 2 chains again, and now we double every 3rd chain. So in the first one, 1 single crochet, in the 2nd one also 1 single crochet, and in the 3rd one we put 2 single crochets. One and another one. This is what we are doing now. The row till it ends, we just close with a slip stitch again, and then we start a new one. Now we are on the 4th round. I've closed it with a slip stitch, and in the beginning, like always, we make 2 chains, and in this round we are doubling every 4th chain. So let's start. 1, 2, 3 single crochets in the first 3 chains, and on the 4th we put 2 single crochets. In the end, we are closing with a slip stitch, and this round is finished. Now we start our 5th round, and in the 5th round we are doubling every 5th chain. So 2 chains in the beginning, don't forget. And the 6th round we double every 6th chain. So let's start. 2 chains in the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I split the yarn again. 5, and in the 6th, 2 single crochets. This we are doing the round and finished with 1 slip stitch. I've closed with a slip stitch and start with 2 chains in row 7. In row 7 we double every 7 single crochets. So now I've closed with a slip stitch and I've crocheted my first 2 chains, and in row 8 we have to double every 8 chain. So let's start. 1. You see our egg warmer is growing very fast, and now we are in row 9. The next 5 rows you only have to crochet single crochets in every chain. I have finished now these 5 rows with single crochets, and now we are going to start in our last round. For that I take the green yarn before we have to cut the black one with the scissors. Just take your green yarn and start with 2 chains. You can take the green and the black yarn with you now, so that you doesn't have to stitch them up in the end. But for sure you can stitch up them in the end as well. Now we only have to crochet 1 round with this green yarn in single crochets. I've finished now the last row. Just close it with slip stitch. I have done it already. Make 1 loop. Take your scissors, cut the yarn and make it strong. Now the body of our bunny egg warmer is finished. And the next step, we need some little green eyes and a little green nose. For the eyes, take the green yarn and the hook number 2.5. Just make one loop. This yarn had to be a little bit longer because we needed to stitch up, and just make 3 chains. Now 1, 2, 3, and close it. Make a ring and close it with 1 slip stitch. And this we also need to, this yarn we also need to stitch up. So make it sure that it is long enough. And just make it strong. For the eyes, we need this 2 times, and for the nose, we do it the same. We only take 4 chains. I should let it here the yarn a little bit longer as well. And now make 4 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close it as well with 1 slip stitch. Make sure as well that your yarn is long enough to stitch up a nose. Cut it and put it. That's the little ring we need for the nose. Now we have crocheted the eyes and the nose, and now we start to crochet the ears. For that, take at first your black yarn, and in the second time we need the green yarn. Start with 1 loop and crochet now 8 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Make 1 more because this is our first chain in the second round. Now take the hook and stitch in the second stitch from your chain and make 1 single crochet. Now make another one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we need 7 single crochets. In the 8, we crochet 6 single crochets in this last chain. So let's start. I have to search for the same chain. 1 in the same chain, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can take the yarn that we have in the beginning as well with you, and on this line we have to crochet 7 single crochets like we have it on this side again. I've done it already there. You have to get the first loop here. Now I have crocheted 7 single crochets in the line again. Just be careful that you get, after you have done these 6 single crochets in the last step, that you really get the first one here. If you don't get it, just open it again and make sure that you have 7 single crochets in this line. Now we change and make 1 chain, cut the yarn and take the green yarn. Take your green yarn and go with your hook in the first chain, take the yarn and make 1 chain. Now we make 2 chains. This is our first, second one. This one have we done already. Is our first single crochet. 1, 2 single crochets, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. In the first single crochets of our last round, where we have put this 6 one here in the last chain, we put 1 half double crochet. I will show you how it works. Just yarn over 1 time, go with the hook in the loop, take the yarn, and now yarn it over, take the yarn and go through all 3 loops. This is 1 half double crochet. Now we double the next 4 chains we have made in the round before with half double crochets. Just put 2 half double crochets in the next 4 chains. 1 time, and we double a second time, and a third. Just always 2 half double crochets in the same chain. 1, 2, 3, and now we are doing it 4th time, and in the last chain of our second round, we are doing 1 half double crochets again, and in the next chains we crochet single crochets till we in the end. 1, turn around now and make 1 chain, and now go on with slip stitches till you are in at the first half double crochets you have made in the row before. see it works. Now I have to stop. Here is our half double crochets from the round before. In this you put 1 single crochet, and in the next 8 change we double every stitch, we double every stitch with single crochets. So let's do it now. First, just put 2 crochets, single crochets in 1 chain. First, second time, third time, fourth, fifth, sixth, 7, and our 8th one. And now here's our half double crochets from the round before. There we put 1 single crochet, and we just finished this line with slip stitches. So now I'm finished. Just make 1 loop, cut the yarn. You can use this to stitch it up as well, so let it a little bit longer, just as long as you think you need it in the end. Take the hook and make it strong. Now our first ear is finished. For sure we need a second one. Now I finished the second one, and in the next step you have to take to stitch up with a needle all the yarns you won't need. The eyes and the nose you can leave behind. You don't have to stitch up here the yarns, because we need them to stitch it up to make a face. And now I will do it, and for sure I think you as well. That it works like this, I like to show you now. Just take your eye, take the short part of your yarn, and your needle, put the yarn, and now here I go between the 7 and the 8 rows we have made. To just I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and here is the first stitch. Just turn around on the other side and stitch up it a little bit, that it works. Just only a few times. I go just one time under the yarn I have stitched up before. Make it strong. Take the scissors and cut it. Now you see we have it legal here. Now take the long yarn, put it into your needle, now it's very easy to do it. Just go here under the side and come up in the middle of our little ring with a yarn. So that is what we are doing, one round. That if we have one well-formed eye, just finished when you think it works and it looks nice. Take a look if you get it on the right place, because it looks not very well in the end. Go always with the needle in the middle. That's a little bit work. And when you have finished, just stitch up the yarn on the back, on the other side, inside. And I will show you how you can make these black points in the middle. To finish the eyes, we need black yarn. Make sure that it's long enough. And we're starting on the back side. Now we are going in the middle. That we're going where we start in the middle of our eye here. Just search for one yarn you can put the black yarn under. Turn it around and go in the middle. On the other side. That was my T. And now you see we got a black point in the middle. I do it another time because I think now it's too small. I put another yarn here. And I turn the black yarn here over and go in the middle on the other side. That was my cup of tea, sorry. So, and now we have a fine black point in the middle of the eye. Just stitch up your yarn a little bit here. And now you can take the same and go through this change to the other side on the eye, for sure at the back. Just fasten it here before you start with one stitch. And now we're doing the same. Just go, search for the middle, and make it the same as we have done it before. And after that, we only need the nose. Now these eyes are finished. Just take this part with the 4 chains you have made in a ring for the nose. Take the short part from the beginning, put the yarn into the needle, and just put it here in the middle. Look if it works. Yes, I think so. And stitch it up on the other side. Just only little stitches, a few little stitches, that is only getting a hold. Take the scissors and now go on the other side and take the long part of the yarn. And now we are doing the same as we have done by the eyes. Just do the first stitch you made in the middle, that they get a little bit round. Now, see, and come up on the side and go in the middle. I was not there, you can see it, so just in the middle. We need another stitch here, so I'm one time around. Now my last one stitch here, this is the first part of our nose. Now we need the mouth, and for that just go in the middle, make 2 little stitches down, one here, come up here, and go now here. Now the yarn, that you get this fine line. From this fine line out, we search left on the left and on the right for the right place to stitch a little mouth. You see, I make them smile a little bit, so I go here and go down here, and I make a little stop in the middle, and my needle. Doing the same on the other side. You can finish till you think that it works. I have to do this again because I think it's too big. That happens, but I can go back now. So I just have to put it here, not there. And now we have a really smiley little bunny face. Take the yarn and stitch it up. And after that, we only have to stitch up the ears. You see, it's not very difficult. You can do it for sure as well. Now take your ears and some needle, stitch it on the place you think that it works for your bunny egg warmer. I think it works. In this way, yes. And now you only have to stitch it up with the yarn and the needle again, and then you are finished. This funny bunny egg warmer is finished now. I hope you have enjoyed my knit, and I'm wishing you a lot of fun by making it by yourself. This one I like to use as a present for a very lovely person. And yes, I wish you a wonderful time and hope to see you again. For sure, like ever, I would be happy if you like to give a thumbs up or to leave a comment. Goodbye and